All right. I'm back in the motherfucking building, y'all. Had to take a few days off to get some rest and relaxation for my birthday. All right, so I'm a year older. Hey, hey, hey. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's get right into it, honey. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to go ahead and join the live and direct. Y'all, uh, I just got done watching the Baddies reunion, honey, and let's just say that Big Mama wasn't too pleased with the bullshit. But let's move on. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Garfield. Hey, Saban. Hey, Javi. Thank you guys for coming in. Please hit the like button. So we all know that Hurricane Milton is on the motherfucking way. Okay, y'all. It's hurricane season. I think it's from October to like January or something like that. And these hurricanes back to back are just, hold on, y'all. Let me take this out. October to like January or something like that. And these hurricanes back to back are just, hold on, y'all. Let me take this out. Hurricanes back to back could be very, very dangerous. You know, people are still trying to get over the last hurricane, Helene, okay? And if you guys Google that, you'll see that same hurricane hit Florida in 1958, Hurricane Helene. So I don't know what's really going on, y'all, but something in the milks ain't clean, okay? If you know what I mean. Something ain't right, okay? Something ain't right with these hurricanes. All right, so, and there's three of them brewing. There's Hurricane Milton, Hurricane Kirk, and Hurricane Leslie. All three at the same time, y'all. But the Hurricane Milton is the one that should be hitting soon. Okay, and that's a category 5. Child, people better start praying, honey. Okay, the last update I got was on I-4, okay, which is the highway, and I-75, which is another highway down there. It was almost damn near to a standstill because, you know, they told them to evacuate, to get out. So people are taking heed this time and they're trying to get out. But it's kind of hard to get out when everybody's trying to leave at the same time. Okay, so people have been on the roads for hours. I think one lady said she left and within 6 hours she hadn't really gotten anywhere but 110 miles. Okay, so I don't know what's going on down there, y'all. But they also sent out a notice stating that there was no gas. So basically the gas is gone. Can you guys imagine that? Trying to evacuate and then not being able to leave. Hey, Monica. Hey, Blossom. Hey, Lorna. Hey, Nona. And not being able to leave because there's no gas and everyone else is trying to leave. So that the traffic is backed up for miles and miles and miles. And you've been driving for 6 hours to only get 110 miles. And if there's no gas, that means you can't pull off and go get gas. So people are just going to be stranded. I don't even want to think about it. People are going to just be stranded, y'all, on the highway with no gas when that hurricane hits, okay? Y'all need to get down there and help these people. This is going to be this is going to be a mess. And I always tell y'all, you know, when they send out these evacuation orders, you know, not everyone is able to evacuate. Some people are elderly. Some people don't have the money to evacuate. So, you know, when you're telling people that, hey, you need to evacuate, you need to get out, some people really cannot evacuate. Okay, if they can't, you know, thank you for liking the live. If you can't, you know, evacuate, then what I would suggest, I would call the fire department and say, hey, listen, I don't have any money to evacuate and I'm here in my home. You know, there's got to be like some shelter places where they can put you up or they can come and get you and take you to those shelter places. I mean, it's better than being, you know, at home. So we want to send some special prayers to Florida and also the people still in North Carolina from the last hurricane. I mean, they ain't even got over, it hasn't even been 2 weeks good, and they're already getting hit. Thank you for liking the live, James. Hey, Everton. Hi, Miss Lady. So, it hasn't even been a good 2 weeks yet, and boom, they're getting hit with another one. And like I said, this is the first time in history that there's 3 back-to-back. So it's going to be Milton is a Category 5 that's about to hit. And then they have Hurricane Leslie and then Hurricane Kirk. Okay? Pray for these people, y'all. Pray for these people, okay? Yes, dear. Pray for these people if you have family in Florida. You know what I mean? Because like I said, everybody can't evacuate. And it seems like the ones who are trying to evacuate, now this was around 5, 6 o'clock this afternoon. The people that are trying to evacuate it, see, a lot of them waited to the last minute. And now it's the traffic, like I said, is backed up for miles. And they're going to run out of gas because there is no gas. People, that's what they're telling these people. So it's like they done set these people up. I mean, you might as well turn around and go back home and try to brace the storm rather than be sitting out there on the highway with thousands of other people. You know, it's just a mess. But it's all in God's time, and God knows what he is doing. And we got to let Mother Nature, if that's what's happening, run its course. Angry, honey. The universe is angry, okay? All right. I don't know what y'all be doing down there in Florida, but y'all better stop. All right, so hopefully it's an act of nature. You know, I don't know, but we're going to just pray for those people that, you know, they get safe. I know a couple of 100 people died. Thank you for liking the live, Sam. Hey, Flirty. Hey, Leonard. So, you know, you just got to hang on and prepare for what is coming, okay? Prepare. My God, that's all I can say. Just thinking of those people that may be trapped on that highway when that hurricane hits. What? That may be trapped on that highway. It's nothing to play with. And then they claiming that they don't have gas. You know, I'm sure people were buying gas cans, filling them up. Shit, I would have filled up a milk jug if I had to. You know, just to get gas to get you from point A to point B. But if you can't move because traffic, they said the people waited so late to evacuate. So I can imagine. I can't imagine. I don't want to imagine, child. Let's move on, y'all, because I've had enough of these hurricanes. Okay. Child. All right. Speaking of a Florida native. Hey, Dennis. Hey, Connie. Hey, Nevaeh. Thank you guys for sharing the live. Share the live, guys, and hit the like button. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, rapper Kodak Black, his car burst into flames during his first Kick live stream. Now, you guys know the live stream is like, it's an app, I guess, it's called Kick is the live stream name. And it would have been his first one. And child, a man car burst into flames for no damn reason. Okay, so... I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is happening or what's going on. But, sir, I think he's okay. I hope he's okay. All right, but that was pretty bad. That was definitely pretty bad. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, who have y'all ain't good down that away? All right, so let's move on. All right, so a mob of California teenagers have been storming and attacking 7-Eleven convenience stores. And why would y'all be doing that? Child. Okay. So between July 12th, 2024 and September 20th, there were about 14 different 7-Elevens that were robbed across Los Angeles. Now, why y'all hitting up the 7-Elevens? Now, I know back in my day, they used to stay open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, you know, you needed to run out. You could always catch a 7-Eleven. But, child, I don't know what is going on, okay? But, get y'all children, okay? Get y'all goddamn kids. You should know where your kids at night, especially if they still living with you. I don't understand how some people tell me that they kids is out of control and child, send them to me for a week. Yeah, so I don't know how that's possible with the car thefts and all the robberies these young kids be doing. Like, they don't have no parental supervision. And don't get me wrong, I know that as parents, we have to go out and provide, especially if we're single mothers. We have to go out and do what we have to do. Okay, so I definitely understand that. But it's got to be somebody you can lean on and say, hey, you know, help me. Help me, please. Okay? And again, like I said, these young kids, it's just like, I don't know. The youngest one I heard about the other day, he was 10 years old in Minneapolis, I think that was. And he had stolen a car driving around the city like a grown man. And knew how to drive just as good. And he ran up into a park and almost hit a couple of kids. But they said that he was arrested twice before. How do you arrest a 10-year-old? How do you arrest a 10-year-old, y'all? Okay, so the 10-year-old got arrested. Okay. Child, these kids need to be whipped. A 10-year-old got arrested. And he's allegedly, hey, Miss D, hey, Robin, hey, Keisha, hey, Big Mama. And allegedly, he is being questioned about 12 other. Thank you for liking the live, Miss D. He's being questioned about 12 other occurrences with stolen vehicles. 10 years old, y'all. 10 years old, okay? 10 years old. How is he getting out of the house at 10 years old? Where is his parents? And I know everybody doesn't have parents, so I can't put the blame on that. He could be a foster child. But y'all got to tighten up out here, honey. That's why these kids is losing their life like this. Young key people losing their life in these streets. And when they get them out there in the streets, they're not going to tell them, hey, you know, you need to go home. You need to be obedient. You need to listen. They can use them because, see, those are the little ones who wouldn't get time. You know, they go pow somebody. They're not going to get as much time as a grown man. You see what I'm saying? Thank you for liking the live, Miss D. Hey, Carol. Hey, Joanne. So I'm just confused as y'all are, okay? I'm just like, wait. Child, get y'all children. Do you know where your children are? There used to be this radio station back in New York where I'm from, and I think around 10 o'clock, they'd say, do you know where your children are? Because apparently some of y'all don't. See, I've never been the type of parent to allow my kids to stay the night with people or go hang out with people or have friends and go hang out with them and stuff. I've never been that type of parent. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it, honey. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Y'all know I gotta do my little my little intermission song. All right. I enjoyed my 2 days off. I got some rest. Y'all see I'm getting some bags. I'll be so tired. I'll be up all night working. Huh? What you want? I'll be up all night working, and y'all, you see I'm getting my little bags, but I'm going to stop wearing makeup to get my skin back clear the way that I want it. Okay? All right, so let's move on. What's wrong? Your computer ain't dead, is it? Okay. No, it's not. You lying. All right, let's move on to the, let's get to what I really wanted to talk about tonight. Okay, because Zeus Network, y'all gonna have to tighten up. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you bitches. And I like you girls. I really, really like you girls. But you guys really need to tighten up. I mean, the shit that I saw, I just cannot believe it, y'all. I cannot believe it. Hey, Dante. Thank you for liking the live. Hey, Toby. Y'all bitches gonna have to tighten up over there. Okay? Let me go in depth as to what I'm talking about. Because I wrote it down. And this is just my opinion. You bitches would be wise to listen. I know somebody's over there listening because Rolly's getting her own show. Just like I said a couple of months ago, she should have had her own show. Because she started out with Chance, One More Chance, with 20 women. It was 20 girls. Thank you for liking the live, Dante. It was 20 women and one guy. Okay? And she started there. So I felt like, you know, to make things even, that she should have her own show. 20 guys, and she's the only woman. And I heard it's coming. So congratulations, Rolly. If you know, you know. Heard it here first. You heard it here first, baby. Now, that was a couple of months ago. See, I keep all my clips because I know what I be talking about. But she's do that. She's been through a lot. She's definitely do that. All right. Now, don't get me wrong. Over at Zeus Network, I do see y'all, a few of you bitches, maturing. Okay, I do see a lot of you seem to be maturing. You girls are getting along better, which is great. Okay. You're working on your music careers, which is good. Okay, because, you know, that's what the platform should be used for, to bring you out, jump you up to that next level. Okay, so I'm proud of you guys for doing that. Okay, well, I'll say this season coming up, from what I've been seeing, a lot of the clips, okay? But let's go ahead and run it back, okay? So this reunion, you guys had Saucy Santana up there. And you had Jonisha. Okay. I can't do nothing but laugh. I can't. And I won't. I can't. You had these two people hosting the reunion show. Okay. Quite an odd pair. But it had to be done. Okay. Now, a lot of the ladies said that they did not think he was a good host. That, you know, he was just up there running his mouth, being loud and obnoxious, like most women would be doing. Okay. I think he did pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was just, I'm gonna just be honest with you girls, because you girls know I'm gonna be honest with you guys from day one. Thank you for liking the live, Dante. I appreciate it. Listen, this season looked a little dry to me, the reunion girls. Okay. Now, Jocelyn's Cabaret will be #1 if you bitches don't tighten up. Okay. I'm just gonna be honest with you. She over there slapping Wet in the head and everything, getting views and stuff. Poor Wet, you have my condolences, baby. Learn to fight back. She will have the #1 show on the Zoot Network if you bitches don't tighten up over there. Because this reunion to me was dry. Okay? It was just dry. Okay? I mean, let's go over it because I wrote it down. Let's get into it. Oh, Lord. My God. All right, so one thing I did want to point out is, as a host, you should be neutral. You shouldn't have favorites, and you shouldn't be, when they're calling a cast member's name, you shouldn't be rolling your eyes, or, you know what I mean? Let's keep it professional. Keep it professional. Okay. Now, the next thing we're gonna jump and talk about is oh boy, this reunion. I just wasn't pleased. Okay, spent my $5.99 because I usually sign in with my daughters. She's like, no, you gotta pay your own. So I signed in. I bought the subscription, which I did say I wanted to watch Jocelyn's Cabaret because I'm gonna start talking about that as well. But I was just so disappointed this season with the reunion, ladies. You guys just weren't giving me the energy that you normally would be giving me. And I just felt like, you know, hey, Miss HL6A. Thank you, Dante, for liking the live. Hey, Fifi. It just was dry. Okay. Again, Scotty, you looked amazing as usual. Scotty with the body on point. Sapphire, on point. Always on point. Beautiful girl. Always on point. I love Sapphire. Her aura is very nice. She seems like a nice young lady. You two girls, you always get my seal of approval because you guys carry yourselves very ladylike, very beautifully, very fashionably. All right, now let's get into it. I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right in because a bitch ain't gonna whoop me. You feel me? It's never gonna happen. So let's get into it. We over here, we're going to speak the truth, okay? We don't tell no lies over here. And we damn sure ain't going to sugarcoat anything that's going on. Because I expected more from you bitches. I don't give a damn who was hosting the show. Now, let's go. All right, Tommy Lee, step right up. I'm confused with you, Tommy. I'm really confused with you. with what happened with you and Bobby. Okay. I didn't see really anything that Bobby was really doing to you. You were saying he was being fake, being phony, and unless this happened outside of the show, okay, that we weren't aware of. But if it did, then you should have left it outside of the show if you and him had a beef, okay? You were punching him, hitting him. Now, in my household, I don't care if you a girl or not. If you put your hands on one of my sons, and I got two of them, if you put your motherfucking hands on one of my sons, and this go for any of you little harlots out there that's listening, I'm going to tell him to hit you back. I sure am. Yep. I'm going to let him know that ain't no woman, you ain't supposed to be whooping on no woman, and she ain't supposed to be whooping on you either. So if you got the nerve, I don't care what was in your red cup. No, ma'am. I don't, see, they give you a pass. I'm talking. They give you a pass. A lot of them, I noticed, they give you a little pass. They pacify you. Okay? But you ain't supposed to be out here slugging that man. I don't care if he act like a woman or not. He's still a man. And you sitting up here fighting on him like he another female. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it, and I don't understand what is the issue with you. I know it's the red cup. I know everybody knows about that. Okay, we know all about that. We're not coming down on you about what was in the cup. And I'm glad that you and Natalie did make up. But what I was trying to figure out was, why were you hitting this man? It just didn't seem like you had a real legitimate reason. I mean, I'm going to be honest. From what I saw, it looked like he was trying to help you. He was like, they called you, do your makeup check. I didn't see anything, that made me feel like he was doing something nasty or evil to you. I really didn't see that. If I'm wrong, then maybe I'm wrong. But I'm just telling you from my point of view what I saw. And it didn't look like he was doing anything that was wrong to you. Thank you, Sally. Hey, Dante. Thank you for liking the live. So I didn't see anything that he did that warranted you sucker punching him and nodding up his eye. Like, you're a woman. Stay in a woman's place, okay? Stop trying to act like a man, okay? And fight other women. Don't go trying to fight a man. Like I said, because you got some out here, as soon as you would have threw that punch, your ass would have been knocked. Oh, yeah. And that's what I'm going to teach my sons. Don't you put your hands on no woman. And don't you let no woman sit up and abuse you. Because there's women out here who abuse men too. Okay? There's women out here who abuse men. Okay? Don't think that this is just like, men whipping on women. No, it's women out here who will get with you in a minute. Okay? But like I said, I don't know what that was about. Maybe you needed some camera time. Maybe you didn't have anybody else to fight this season. Or you didn't come on there for that. So you decided to start picking with old frail little Bobby. Because Bobby ain't going to hit you back. Girl, bye. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. And if they ain't tell you, I'm going to fucking tell you. Ain't with the shits. Okay? Ain't with it. Just be glad he ain't one of my peoples. Because he would have called me, I'd have been right on. What? Huh? Oh, no. All right. Back. Let's move on. Because like I said, this season was very dry with this reunion bullshit y'all had going on. Let's move on to Mariah Lynn. And what's the other girl name? The other girl she fought. Bianca. Excuse me, Miss Bianca. I like Bianca. I like the Bianca from back when she was on Love and Hip Hop. She was, okay. She was cool. Mariah Lynn. But this is my thing. This is what trips me out about you bitches. You said that Mariah Lynn was trying to be with your baby dad, was trying to get rocked and rolled by your baby daddy, right? Then y'all made up, right? And then she called you and told you that Sapphire and her was, and you come running to the rescue and you try to fight Sapphire. Why would you even be friends with, girl, let me just be quiet. Girl, you is slow to be her friend knowing that she was trying to be with your baby dad and your boyfriend or whoever you said. Why would you go and fight somebody? That's that bullshit. I told y'all be stretching for storylines. And y'all gotta come on with some real... What happened? What? Y'all gotta come with some real stuff. That don't even appear real. Because you went and fought Sapphire before saying that you were defending your friend. You're defending a bitch that was trying to be with your man? Girl, where did they do that at? Y'all got to come up with some more convincing storylines or something. And get these bitches in the boxing ring. Get these hoes, especially Biggie. Because all Biggie do is just talk, 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 talk. And I like Biggie. And that doll. Now, let's move on from them two. Because Mariah got busted open. She eventually left. And that was that. She do be trying to fight, though. She look like a little pet chihuahua. But she do be trying to fight. She do be... I have to give her props. She's not chicken. She do be trying to fight. She done fought a couple of them girls. So she earned her paycheck, okay? She ain't just sitting around. She has earned her pay, okay? Now, let's scoot on over to Biggie, okay? And Jayla. Because I'm so over this situation till it's just pathetic, okay? These two bitches. And Jayla, you've always been a mean girl. Since Bad Girls Club, you've been nasty. Like your whole aura, your persona is, you may wear white, but there's nothing good about you. You have a very nasty attitude. You've had a nasty attitude since BCG. And you only pick on girls who really can't fight. Okay? That's my opinion, and that's just how I feel. Now, you picked on Biggie, you beat her up a couple of times, and then you guys squashed it. But then you told her that Teddy was not real, which is the teddy bear that she does the podcast with, which we know it's not real. It's a teddy bear, for God's sakes. But you said that those are her thoughts and not the teddy bear. Well, if that's a voodoo doll teddy bear, then it does have its own thoughts. And that's what she's probably trying to tell you, to back the fuck off of her and leave her alone. So I would do that, okay? But I'd like for you to get in the paint with someone who can really fight. Because these women that you're going up against, to me, they're not really competition to be fighting. Because you should be slammed on your neck and all of that. I just don't get... Not that I want them to do that, okay? I'm just saying, it's just not doing it for me, okay? Now, you guys need to get Liddy from That's Now TV. And you also need to get Mel on there. Mel is a heavy hitter. She fought Ivory a couple of times last season on their other show. So I'd like to see her. Let's get some heavyweights on there. Let's get somebody who's going to put the pedal to the metal with you bitches. Okay? Because you're slipping. You ain't giving us... I don't know if the fights was fake or what. It just didn't look real. Okay? So pick on someone who can fight, Jayla. Okay? You did the same thing. If anybody goes back and watch BGC, you did the same thing. Pick on people who can fight and defend themselves. And stop picking on people who cannot defend themselves just because you want camera time or whatever. That's my opinion, and that's how I feel. Thank you for liking the live, Dante. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to Meatball. Okay? Meatball's not one of my favorites on the show. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all who my favorite on the show is. It would be Scotty and Tasiki, okay? Meatball, I did feel kind of bad for you, and I'm going to tell you why. And you did your thing, I'm not going to lie. I think maybe one round you won out with Tinka Bella, the girl that was supposed to be your sister. But then you guys fell out, so you're not sisters anymore because you guys weren't really blood related. Because they said you were jealous of her getting the chain, which you did seem to be pretty upset and pretty jealous. I'm not going to lie. You did. You were mad as hell because it was like she was getting the attention. It was her era, and you should have never, even if you felt that way, honey, never let them see you sweat. But if she's supposed to be as close to you as you claimed that y'all was when you came on the show, that it was supposed to be y'all against them, you dropped the ball. You dropped the ball because you were jealous. You know, and how could that be your friend if you're jealous of her? You know, so some things like this y'all really need to pay attention to. But you did show your true face on the show. You did show that you were jealous. You did show that you were envious. You did. You know, you said it wasn't about that she betrayed you because she was with all the other girls and wasn't with you like that. But you still let it show. And she still got her chain at the end of the day. So, yeah, of course, now it's bad feelings because she's looking at the clip like, yo, she didn't even want me to get my chain. Like, this is supposed to be my sister, my friend. And you totally dropped the ball. Okay, so out of those rounds, I would say 2 of them went to Tinkerbella. And I think the last round on the couch, you did get her. Okay, you did get her on the couch. But the other 2 rounds, I'm going to have to give those to Tinkerbella, unfortunately. Like, it's true, okay? I'm just saying. All right, now, the other girl, I don't even know who the other girl was that you fought. I'm sorry, who was that girl? Was she on the season? I don't know. Y'all, I'm lost. I don't even know who the girl with the blonde hair that came out and the second person that Meatball fought. I don't even know who that was. Child. That really wasn't even a fight. I couldn't even really critique it because it was like, that wasn't even a fight. Like, what was that? This is what you bitches need to do from now on, okay? No more fighting on... no more fighting... no more fighting on the baddies, okay? No more. From now on, you'll arm wrestle and you'll go write a freestyle rap or go rap each other or sing each other. Because the physical it's not happening anymore. Please, ladies, stop, okay? Let's move on to the third fight, okay? And then what pissed me off, too, about that, the part 1 of the Baddage Reunion. Okay, so she fought Tinka, was it 3 times, okay? Didn't get a minute break. And then the other girl comes rushing out trying to fight her. And then, Jayla, you rush out and try to fight her. What's going on? Back to back to back. All 3 of them back to back to back. So she didn't get not one break. She didn't get a rest. It was like back to back to back. I mean, see what what's her name? Callie and Gretchen did. They just jumped Jayla. They just said, fuck it. I mean, you might as well. For what y'all doing. So I'm just confused as to why didn't she get a little break? Why didn't y'all feel the need to give her a little... I guess that's not what it's about. I guess if you're going to fight, you're going to fight. And y'all get good money over there. Knuckle up. But I didn't like that. I didn't like that she had to fight back to back to back. You know, you guys could have had her leave the stage for a few minutes and then come back out. It was just back to back to back to back. And it's not like they are super good fighters. I'm sorry. They're not. And it was just a mess, y'all. It was just a mess. Now, I know that I didn't see part 2. So I guess part 2 is coming up on, I don't know. Because I just, like I said, I just subscribed. It was just a mess. Now, I know that I didn't see part 2. So I guess part 2 is coming up on, I don't know. Because I just, like I said, I just subscribed for myself. But I want to go ahead and see if part 2, I don't know. Because I just, like I said, I just subscribed for myself. But I want to go ahead and see if part 2 is, if that's going to be E.T., Tasiki, and Diamond. But at this point, I don't even want to see that anymore. You know, I'm just, if that's going to be E.T., Tasiki, and Diamond. But at this point, I don't even want to see that anymore. You know, I'm over the fighting. Okay? Y'all got to find something better to do. It's getting dry now. Okay? Maybe rap it out or do some arm wrestling events or get some boxing gloves. Get in the ring. You know what I mean? Because unless y'all going to bring some new members on that can really fight. I know what was her name? Big Key was on there. But she didn't really get a chance to really do her thing like that. But, again, Liddy, I want her on there. And I want Mel on that bitch. Because Mel, she's Ivory's match all day. Those are the heavyweights. And she definitely was giving Ivory the beef last day. was giving Ivory the beef last season. Okay. All right. So I just, like I said, it just from this what I just, like I said, it just from this what I saw part one, it just looked really dry. It wasn't very entertaining. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm getting older. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm getting older. Yes, I am. Okay. But on this one, you guys don't have, I don't know. Yes, I am. Okay. But on this one, you guys don't have, I don't know. Now I don't even want to see Diamond's tooth get knocked out next week because, for what? I already know what happened. It's just too much being leaked, okay? I don't know. Now I don't even want to see Diamond's tooth get knocked out next week because, for what? I already know what happened. It's just too much being leaked, okay? It's too much being leaked. There's no anticipation. By the time the reunion came, we already seen 1,000 clips. We've already seen who's, it's just not entertaining. It just wasn't 1,000 clips. We've already seen who's, it's just not entertaining. It just wasn't entertaining. All right, so I'm going to. All right, so I'm going to wait for part 2 to see what happens. Okay. All right. See, I'm tired. My ass about to be. I'm going to wait for part 2 to see what happens. Okay. All right. See, I'm tired. My ass about to be up all night. Okay, so I did report the other day. All night. Okay, so I did report the other day. I did report the other day on when I was talking about Chaotic, stating they had receipts for Scrappy and he was going to show those receipts if Scrappy kept talking about him. Of course, I have not heard an update. I have not heard anything lately. So I'm assuming that all is well. Now, I did see another clip with Chaotic, I think his name is, saying that he would like to, have a sit down. He's going to bring his receipts. He wished that they could have a sit down. He still cares about these people. He loves these people. Sir, they don't fuck with you. And they don't give a fuck about liking you. They don't like you. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're not getting the memo or the news flash, but they don't like you. Okay, they're saying that you're shady and that every time that you do make content, it has to be with another individual. I'm just telling you what was said, sir. That you have to make content with other people, that you can't get on a platform and just make genuine content by yourself. Like how I do, okay? That they're saying that I don't really see anything wrong with it, but some people may think that you're trying to take their clout. That's one of the words I know Shakana was like, she don't need nobody to do her thing. She could do it alone. Which she is. She's funny. She could stand on her own. She can. But they're saying that you can't stand, like you're an energy vampire, basically. Like you're running around stealing energy from people and then using it to grow and expand for yourself. Okay? I'm just telling you what was said. Okay? So, I don't think they want to fuck with you, sir. I don't think that they want to deal with you. I don't think they like you anymore. I mean, it would be great if you guys could have a resolution and sit down and talk about things, but I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't think that's going to happen. And if it does, that would be great. Like I said, it would be great. But according to them, I don't think it's going to happen. Especially now that you've been threatening to expose something, about Scrap. But according to them, I don't think it's going to happen. Especially now that you've been threatening to expose something, about Scrappy. All right, y'all. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, honey, because I ain't trying to hear it. About Scrappy. Okay. All right, y'all. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, honey, because I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it. Hi, Patricia. Thank you for liking the live, Dante. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. So I am going to get out of here. Again, we want to send prayers to Florida and any of the surrounding areas that may be impacted by this hurricane. I'm telling you, y'all, they got 3 of them brewing. I mean, do you guys ever think that Florida could possibly be off the map? You know what I mean? Like, do you guys think that maybe they could be off the map if a hurricane just came and washed all that shit away? That there would be no more state of Florida? Child, that's why I like the north, honey. Get up in them hills. But see, in the north, like I told y'all before, you got to deal with the snow. Okay? But with that, if say your power does, that's why I like the north, honey. Get up in them hills. But see, in the north, like I told y'all before, you got to deal with the snow. Okay? But with that, if say your power does go out, you can always use a grill. Snow. Okay? But with that, if say your power does go out, you can always use a grill. You wouldn't rot. You could put it in the snow to stay cool. You know, long as there's trees around, you can make a wood to get fire to stay warm. But you wouldn't rot. You could put it in the snow to stay cool. You know, long as there's trees around, you can make a wood to get fire to stay warm. But with hurricanes and tornadoes, that's a little bit different. That's a different monster. Okay. But with hurricanes and tornadoes, that's a little bit different. That's a different monster. Okay. That's a different monster. Y'all, I've been trying to take my nails off and it's killing me. So yeah, y'all, I mean, you know, I wasn't really happy about what I saw. I just wasn't. You know, it looked just, you know, just looked really dry and, you know, want. So let's see if the second part is any better, which I already know what's going to happen. Maybe that's why I didn't enjoy it, because so much of it was already exposed that you don't really get a good... Oh, thank you, Dante, for liking the live. You don't really get a good... You're not surprised anymore. You're seeing everything that's already been out here for weeks, possibly months, upcoming to the reunion. So it did kind of blow that for me, all right? But again, I'm going to be talking about Jocelyn's show, The Cabaret, okay? Because she thinks she the mama of them hoes, honey. And we're going to see what's going on over there, okay? I'm going to go ahead and watch that now that I'm subscribed myself. And I'm going to go ahead and watch it and see what's going on. What is you doing over there, girl? Thank you. All right, so guys, again, I'm tired. I've had my little 2-day rest, but it's just being up all night. I think I'm going to have to switch my schedule back because I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Stop spitting, girl. Yeah, I just keep thinking about those people with the hurricane. I'm just kind of worried. Yeah, I just keep thinking about those people with the hurricane. I'm just kind of worried. Because I have family down that way too. But not in Tampa. Because I have family down that way too. But not in Tampa. It's kind of like the space. I have family down that way too. But not in Tampa. It's kind of like the Space Coast area that they're in. But praying for them and hoping that everything goes well. If they had to evacuate, I hope that they got the fuck out of there. Because we don't need no funerals. It's kind of like the Space Coast area that they're in. But praying for them and hoping that everything goes well. If they had to evacuate, I hope that they got the fuck out of there. Because we don't need no funerals, honey. You ain't in no kindergarten, girl. Fuck out of there. Because we don't need no funerals, honey. A kindergarten? You ain't in no kindergarten, girl. All right. So I have to go, y'all, because like I said, I have a long night ahead of me. What? Okay, so I will be, I don't know, I'll probably be back tomorrow, y'all. Because I'm, still coming off my little birthday thing and I'm a little tired. I don't know if you guys can tell. But I will be back probably tomorrow. We're going to turn it up a notch for this month. We're going to turn it up a notch and start coming back every night like I used to. Coming back every night. Oh, thank you, honey. You gave me a hug. My daughter be giving me hugs. She's so sweet. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget any news tonight that was relevant and prevalent. Oh, y'all. What's the girl name? DDG and Haley. Girl, continue to be a good mother. And, whatever happens, happens. You can't predict the future. But, continue to be good parents. Be a good mother. And that's all you can really ask for nowadays is for him to be a good father. All right? I know breakups are not easy. Neither are makeups. Those are better, though. But, sometimes in life you just have to, take it one day at a time. And you guys are young. It's a little overwhelming, being parents and stuff like that. And,